Hey, welcome to the Indiassetz podcast. This is Vishal Krishna, where we're going to talk about why real estate wealth tech platforms can make a big difference in your life. Indiassetz is the place to be. Download that app. Check out why everything about real estate can be digitized. I have with me Arun, who takes care of the operations at Indiassetz, and he's going to tell you why the secondary market is booming and why HNIs can use Indiassetz as a service, because all your troubles are taken care of in this one single stack. Harun, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you, Vishal. Thank you. Happy to be part of your broadcast.
Thank you so much. Harun, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to get straight to the chase, okay? I'm going to play the role of a ultra HNI from Silicon Valley or Singapore or wherever, Dubai or whatever. And being an NRI, I own a lot of property in India. Perhaps I own 2-3 apartments. Perhaps I own a few acres of land. And I also have a few independent homes, right?
Oh.
Managing all this becomes a nightmare because most of us go to family members to manage it. But today I see Indiassetz, with this wealth tech platform, making it easy for them. Do you want to explain how the typical HNI or ultra HNI works with Indiassetz? Because I know you have 10,000 people on the platform at this point of time. What are the complaints? What are the advantages? Over to you.
So thank you once again, Vishal, for taking me on board onto this broadcast. Firstly, I would like to tell you that today the most challenging aspect for an NRI, especially for an HNI or anybody's living outside India and having property in India, is the trust. Whom we have to assign this property, who would be the taking caretaker of this property, because their parents used to take care of this property, but now they have grown old. They're not in a position to pay the taxes, maintain the plots, do the rental management system. All these challenges are there in today's world. So HNIs especially are looking for some trusted partner in India where they would like to get associated with and hand over all their properties and would like us to take care. So through this, Indiassetz is one of the best platform to be more specific, the only best platform in India available for taking care of NRI clients' property in India.
Okay. Can you tell me about, how much typically, what does the HNI own? Does he own a combination of apartments, sites and houses, or it's typically one of these things? How do you define an HNI, sir? And I'd like to know what are the typical engagements that they had in the past and why Indiassetz is different.
See, the HNIs or the NRIs, especially all segments of property, starting from plotted development to apartments and villas, and even to some extent of some commercial activities also. They are having commercial properties as well. These properties do require some professional, well-trained professional company to manage all their properties. Like if I have to talk about some rental management, it is very difficult for an NRI to handle the tenants, find the tenants, and get into an agreement with them. Engage with them into a business for a rental, taking care of the rental revenues, doing the documentation work. All this needs some professional guys and stationed in India especially. If you talk about this plot, yes, most of the NRIs are facing challenge in identifying their own plot itself, because when they purchased the plot, it was well groomed and it was designed well and with all flags flying, beautifully maintained. But after 15-20 years down the line, the plots are in a very sorrow state. Nobody to take care of the property, weeds grown, not maintained well. So they require some company who could manage these properties and maintain those properties periodically. And today in today's world, especially in metropolitan cities, the illegal activities are there. People acquiring it illegally, selling it to the third party, selling it to multiple parties. And especially if the property owner is not in India, it becomes more difficult for them to take care of their property. So they are looking for some trusted partner who could frequently visit the property, do some cleaning activities, and pay the taxes periodically and keep their property clean and neat.
Arun, being an HNI is also like you used a very apt word. You said trust. Otherwise, they always go to different family members. It's a broken service thing. For you, when you aggregate all these services, right, like legal, government liaising work, you have a lot of partners who can, you can build, who can also, do the interiors, right? Who can do a lot of things, who can maintain the property. Everything is one single platform. People may say that, most of the people in India, whether they like it or not, they'll say, is it expensive? Is Indiassetz expensive? Or would you say that, look, don't look at it that way. Look at the total cost of ownership, right? At the end of the day.
I would like to put it this way. The property of an NRI or an HNI client, it is once he is registered to us, he becomes a family member, number one. And his property is not his property, it has become our baby. So once it becomes our baby, then I don't mind spending an extra penny to take care of my baby. The quality of service would be of that high standards where we have seen a lot of NRI clients are ready to pay small amount extra, but have that professional kind of approach and professional kind of management, rental managements, and especially property management. So people don't mind paying a little bit extra, but yes, compared to the local agents, we may be slightly on a higher edge. Maybe we may be charging a little more, but that does not hinder them to register, because it is a small nominal increase in the service charges.
Okay, you brilliantly laid out why people should come to you. Quickly tell me, is it a great market for the next 12 months? Do you see activity increasing? Do you see real estate becoming a very core activity in the coming year in terms of the economy? The reason I ask you this is because you're in the secondary market. Would you say there's more activity in the secondary market?
Absolutely. Post-COVID, people have started up opening their wallets. People are ready to buy. They are willing to buy an extra bedrooms now. People who were looking for a 2 BHK are now looking for a 3 BHK. They want to have an additional room which could be converted to a study room or maybe a guest room, or could be a gym. You're not supposed to go out when it's a COVID situation. May turn up to any different scenarios. So it's better to have a third bedroom. People are looking now to buy properties, and the market has picked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, all you have to do is contact Arun for more. And please, if you're an HNI, don't hesitate to contact Indiassetz. But first, download their app and get to know more. It's all self-service. Arun is going to still contact you and make sure that you've had a wonderful experience along with the app and the digital experience. Thank you so much, Arun.
Thank you, Vishal. Thank you.
Real estate made simple, professional and research driven. Download the Indiassetz app now.